What did your mom do? That became the stuff of legend. When I was 13, my mom started doing something that made everyone in our small town think she'd completely lost her mind. Every single day after school, she'd drive to the McDonald's parking lot in her beat-up blue Lamborghini, park in the same spot near the playground, and just stare at teenagers. For hours, she'd bring this enormous thermos of coffee and literally watch kids hang out after school like some kind of creepy surveillance operation. The McDonald's manager, this stressed-out guy named Derek, came out asking her to leave twice a week. Ma'am, you can't just sit here watching kids. It's making people uncomfortable. My mom would smile politely and say, I'm in a public parking lot, sir. I'll move when I'm ready. Then the Facebook post started. Our town's community group exploded with posts about this suspicious woman in a blue Lambo who was clearly casing the area. Mrs. Anderson from my English class posted a blurry photo of my mom's car with the caption, "Alert. This woman has been sitting outside McDonald's every day for weeks. Call police if you see her. I wanted to die." The post got 47 angry reactions and 23 comments ranging from, "I've seen her too," to, "Someone needs to do something." My best friend Jake was the first to connect the dots. "Bro, isn't that your mom's car in Mrs. Anderson's post?" I played dumb, but inside I was mortified. Then the police showed up. Officer Martinez knocked on our door on a Thursday evening. "We've received multiple reports about suspicious activity at the McDonald's. Your mother matches the description." My mom just nodded calmly and said, "I understand their concern, officer, but I'm not breaking any laws." After he left, I exploded. "Mom, what is wrong with you? People think you're some kind of predator. This is destroying my life." She looked at me with this sad expression and said, "Trust me, honey, I have very good reasons for what I'm doing." But she wouldn't explain. This nightmare continued for an entire school year. I started taking the long way home, adding 15 minutes to my walk, just to avoid the McDonald's parking lot where my mom's Saturday. I stopped inviting people over because I was terrified they'd make the connection. By spring, I was considering asking to live with my dad in the next town over. Then everything changed on a Tuesday night in May. Jessica showed up at our front door at 11:17 p.m., crying hysterically. Jessica was this popular senior who'd never said more than hi to me in the hallways. She was shaking, makeup smeared, looking over her shoulder like someone was following her. "Is your mom home? Please, I need to talk to your mom." I called my mom, who took one look at Jessica and wrapped her in a protective hug. "Come inside, sweetheart. You're safe now." Jessica told us about Brandon, this 2-3-year-old guy she'd been secretly dating since February. At first, he seemed perfect, older, had his own apartment, made her feel mature. But lately, he'd been getting possessive, demanding to know where she was every minute. That day, he'd cornered her in the McDonald's parking lot after she tried breaking up with him. He was trying to force her into his truck, saying she belonged to him. "Your mom was there, like always," Jessica said, still crying. "She got out and marched right over, told Brandon to get his hands off me or she'd call police." Brandon tried intimidating my mom, but she didn't back down. "I know exactly who you are, Brandon Mitchell," my mom said. "I know where you work, your license plate, and this isn't the first time you've done this to a teenage girl." Brandon panicked and drove off. My mom drove Jessica home and made sure she got inside safely. That's when Jessica told me the part that made my jaw drop. "Your mom saved my friend Katie last month too, and Sarah Chen, when her ex wouldn't leave her alone." Turns out, my mom hadn't been randomly staring at teenagers. She'd been a social worker for 15 years before I was born, specializing in domestic violence and teen safety. When we moved here, she noticed a pattern. Older guys would cruise the McDonald's parking lot after school, targeting vulnerable young girls. Instead of just calling it in, my mom decided to become an unofficial guardian. Every day, she'd position herself where she could see everything, ready to intervene. "Police can't just sit in a parking lot all day," she explained later, "but a concerned mom can." Jessica wasn't the first girl my mom had helped. She was the 7th.